Okay. So today we are going to start with one of the most important topics, that is permutations and combinations. Okay. Can anyone tell me the difference between permutations and combinations? Anyone with the difference between combination allows a repeat of pairs? Okay. Ajay is saying combination allows repeat of pairs. Can you give me an example, Ajay? What do you mean by repeat of pairs? Others, can anyone else tell me the difference between permutation and combination? Very good. Isha is saying permutation order matters, and in combination order does not matter. Permutation means arrangement. Okay. Okay. So all of you are correct. Permutation means arrangement, but I personally don't like this answer because we are just giving another word for permutation. You are just telling me a synonym for permutation. We don't understand with clarity the difference between permutation and combination. Now, what Isha has said and what I guess Ajay meant, I think that is a bit better answer. Now, let's clarify it further. I'll just start showing the presentation. Okay. So now today's topic is permutations and combination. Now what you have said is perfectly correct. Permutation order is important and combinations order is not important. Remember this difference. Okay. Order is important and order is not important. Now understand what do we mean by this thing. For example, when I say that A, B, C are the first three alphabets. Okay. Now I am not particularly saying that A is the first alphabet, B is the second, and C is the third. I can also say that B, C, A are the first three alphabets. Correct? Now, remember this thing. So, screen is not visible. Okay. Others, is it visible or is the problem only for Rahul? It's visible. Okay, Rahul, uh, maybe try pinning my username. That is aptitude test. Okay. So now, some of you might have heard, you might have attended the YouTube live session which we had taken. I had given a very simple example for the difference between permutation and combination. Okay. Now, if I say that A loves B, does it mean that B loves A? When I say A loves B, it doesn't mean that B loves A. Correct? But when I say A is married to B, does it mean that B is married to A? Yes, correct. So that's the concept of order. Okay. Love. is nothing but permutation, and marriage is nothing but combination. In combination, we can say in any order, A is married to B or B is married to A. It doesn't matter. But in permutation, order is important. A loves B. That is the only way. Okay. So remember this thing. Order is important in permutation, and in combination, order is not important. Okay. Now moving on to the next, we have two main principles of counting. The first one is the multiplication principle. Okay. Now this is a very theoretical thing which I have written down. Just try and understand it. If one operation can be performed in m ways and corresponding to each way of performing the first operation, a second operation can be performed in n ways. Then the two operations together can be performed in m by n ways. Okay. Now, concept here is that basically, itna pura theory, if it is very huge or very difficult to understand, basically remember whenever it is and, it has to be multiplication. Remember this thing, whenever it is and, it has to be multiplication. Okay, let's see the example here. A student has to select a letter from vowels and another letter from consonants. Then in how many ways can he make this selection? Okay, Yogiraj is saying two related events going simultaneously, then m by n. Now that depends. Related, that means if it is dependent, it cannot be directly multiplication. So basically, they have to be unrelated. For example, in this particular question, you have vowels, which is a separate group, and you have consonants, which is the separate group. Okay. So now, how many vowels and how many consonants do we have? How many vowels do we have? I guess everyone knows. Five vowels and the remaining consonants. Correct. 5 and 21. Okay. So basically now the student has to select a letter from vowels. So out of 5. So to select from the vowels, he has 5 options, and to select from the consonants, he has 21 options. Okay. So therefore, in total, there are 5 into 21, that is 105 different ways in which you can select one vowel and one consonant. Because it is and, we multiply it. Okay. Now ये 105 क्या क्या अरेंजमेंट्स हो सकते हैं, क्या क्या सिलेक्शंस हो सकते हैं? फॉर एग्जांपल, इट कुड बी ए बी, देन ई बी, आई बी, ओ बी, and ub. So basically, I have selected this consonant b and I have paired it with one of the vowels every time. So I'm getting 5 different selections. ऐसे 21 different consonants है, इसकी वजह से ये multiplication होगा. It becomes 21 into 5. We have 105. Remember the most important thing I'm writing down here again. Whenever it is and, you have to multiply. For the time being, write this down separately. Whenever it is and, you have to multiply. Okay. Now moving on to the second principle of counting, that is addition. Okay. Now see the theory here. If there are two jobs such that they can be performed independently in m and n ways respectively, then either of the two jobs can be performed in m plus n ways. Okay. Either matlab word, the most important word here is or. Okay. So remember over here, whenever you have or, it has to be addition. Okay. So now here आपको क्या दिया है? A student has to select a letter either from vowels, that means he has 5 options, or from consonants. Now he has 21. he has to select only one letter or letter. Okay, so therefore 5 plus 21 becomes his options. So therefore answer is 26. Okay, I'll give you another example. If you have, let's say, 7 shirts and 4 trousers, in how many way can you uh, dress up? You have 7 shirts and 4 trousers. In how many ways can you dress up? 28. Perfect. Now, if I say you have, so 7 into 4, you get the answer as 28. Perfect. Now, if I say you have 4 t-shirts, 5 shirts, and 7 trousers, and he also has 3 denim jeans. Okay. In how many ways can he dress up? 19. Wrong. 19 would be wrong. 90 would be the correct answer. Okay, I guess what I had written down got cleared. Okay, so pay attention here. The previous two things, 4 shirts and 5 t-shirts or whatever it was, they are similar things. So out of this, I have to select one. So therefore, this becomes मैं either t-shirt पहनूंगा या फिर shirt पहनूंगा. It becomes or. I will either select a shirt or a t-shirt. So therefore, from this, I get 9 options. And for the next one, I had 7 trousers and 3 jeans. Now they are also similar thing. So out of this thing, I select one. So I have 10 options for this thing. Now I cannot wear only a shirt and a t-shirt and go out. I need to wear a shirt and a trouser or a jeans. So therefore I need to select one from this and one from this. So therefore 9 into 10, we get the answer as 90. Okay. Understand these small things and you will always get the answers correct over here. जिनका 19 आया था या फिर anything else apart from 90, I guess you have understood the concept. Okay, now moving on. Now permutations and combinations. Now permutations, I'm just giving you the formula just for the sake of it. We are not going to use this formula as such. Just see the formula and you can write it down. Now NPR, you can also write it down like this, NPR. Okay, so NPR is equal to n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Okay, now very important, ये फॉर्मूला हम 99% क्वेश्चंस में यूज नहीं करने वाले हैं. We are going to use the concept of dashes. Okay, we are going to put in dashes like this and we will be solving the questions. Now for example, the most common arrangement, simplest type of arrangement. Now someone had told me, I guess Siddhant, that permutations is nothing but arrangement. The simplest form of arrangement is linear arrangement. Linear arrangement, that means you are arranged in a straight line. Okay, now whenever you are arranged in a straight line, basically अगर 4 लोग हैं, okay, let's say there are 3 people here. Okay, now the general formula कुछ लोगों को पता भी होगा, it is nothing but 3 factorial. जितने लोग हैं in a straight line, if there are n people in a straight line, then the number of ways of arranging would be n factorial. Okay, now how does it come as n factorial? I'll just tell you with this dash concept. Now there are three people. Let's name them A, B, and C. Okay. Now let's take the first person A. For the first person, we have three positions. Okay. So we can say A has three options. He can sit anywhere. Okay. Now A has already sit down. For the next person, B, he has two options. Either he can sit over here or here. So for B, we can say there are two options. And now, because A and B have already sat down, C has only one option left, which is 1. Now, why do we multiply this and not add this? Is very simple. We are seen in the multiplication principle that whenever it is and, it has to be multiplied. Now here, not only A has to sit, B also has to sit, and C also has to sit. So that means A has to sit, and B has to sit, and C has to sit. So therefore we multiply it, we get the answer as 6. Okay. Now if there was one more person, D, then it would have been 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. This concept is known as factorials. Okay. Now I guess many of you know some factorials, but I will just list down the most important factorials which you will require in permutation chapter. Okay, so if you don't know, you can just write it down. Now, before going on to bigger factorials, can you tell me the simplest one? Can you tell me what is 0 factorial? 1. Perfect. Very good. 0 factorial is 1. Correct. Now, 1 factorial is 1. You can see the next few factorials. If you don't know the factorials, just write them down. Now, it is always better to know the factorial values because you cannot waste time calculating 6 factorial in the actual exam. 6 factorial, 720, you should be knowing this by heart. Same thing applies for 7 and 8 factorial as well. Okay, so if you don't know the factorial values, just write them down. Okay, now we'll move on to the first and the most simple type of questions, which will never come in the campus placement or CAT, GRE, GMAT, whatever you are going to prepare for. This is just for the basics. Okay. Now tell me in how many ways the letters of the word cat be arranged. I'm sure many of you already know it. Perfect. 6. Okay. Apurva. It is not 3. Okay. Now cat can be arranged in how many ways? I'll just write down as the first question. We will just see what I mean. So cat, it can be CAT, CTA, ACT, ATC, TAC, and TCA. Now, if you count these are 6 different ways. Now, correct, 3 factorial. Correct. Now, you can, if the spelling is bigger, you cannot write down like this for everything. So you need to know a very simple trick. Many of you already know it. I'll just write it down here. First step is count the number of alphabets. So you have 3 alphabets. So total arrangements is 3 factorial, that is 6. Perfect. Okay. Just a revision. Tell me what would be the answer for this one. Perfect. Very simple. Pune, total alphabets 4. So total arrangements will be 4 factorial, that is 24. Now a bit bigger word. Can you tell me for this one? Okay, Yogesh, Shubham. Shubham, I guess you made a mistake. Okay, Shubham, count the alphabets clearly. Don't make silly mistakes. So you have 7 alphabets over here in the rainbow. Total arrangements 7 factorial. That is 5040. I guess everyone is clear until now. Very simple things. Another simple word. What would be the answer for computer? Perfect. Correct. So total alphabets are 8. So total arrangements will be 8 factorial. That is 40320. Perfect. Now moving on to the next one. Okay. Now tell me, in how many ways the letters of the word Mumbai be arranged? 720. Okay. Everyone who is writing down 720, you are wrong. Okay. Be careful. Check for the differences between the previous word and the new word. Correct, Manish? What Manish is saying is perfect. Pay attention to the small details. Okay. So now you have the word Mumbai. Total alphabets 6. Perfect. Now always pay attention to what is repeated. So in repetitions you have two M's. Okay. So therefore the total arrangements become 6 factorial. Why 6 factorial? Because there are total alphabet 6. And because there are repetition 2, you have to divide by 2 factorial. Okay. So therefore answer becomes 720 upon 2, that is 360. Okay. Read this carefully. It is very important. Okay. I guess this, if two letters are repeated, okay. Don't worry, Saurabh. Now the next question is for you. जितने रिपीटेशन है उतने फैक्टोरियल से आपको डिवाइड करना है. Saurabh, I guess your doubt is cleared over here. So what we have to do is total alphabets 8. Now here we have repetitions. N is repeated 2 times and E is repeated 3 times. Okay. Now always remember सब जगह सबका फैक्टोरियल लेना है. ओके. सो टोटल अरेंजमेंट्स कितने हैं? 8 फैक्टोरियल. क्यों? क्योंकि टोटल अल्फाबेट्स 8 है. सो देयरफॉर 8 फैक्टोरियल यहां पे आ गया. रिपीटिशन 2 है, so 2 factorial से डिवाइड करना है. एंड E is also repeated 3 times, so therefore 3 factorial से भी डिवाइड करना है. Okay, so now do the division correctly. 8 factorial, I guess everyone knows the value, and divide this completely. You will get the answer as 3360. Is it clear? Everyone who had different answers, concentrate. These are very important things, very small things, but very important. Okay. Okay. Let's take another word. Okay. Let's take someone's. Okay. Now let's take one of our friends' name, how many arrangements would be there for the word Pallavi, for the name Pallavi? You can keep it in fraction form itself. पूरा solve करने की जरूरत नहीं है. How many arrangements are possible for Pallavi? Anyone? The question, okay, yeah, okay, 1260. Okay, so now you have 7 alphabets here. So 7 factorial upon. Now repeated क्या क्या है? A is repeated and L is repeated two times. So therefore 2 factorial and 2 factorial. Okay, I guess this is correct. So in this way you can solve the questions based on these simple things. Okay, now we'll move on to a bit difficult, a bit challenging type of question. Now आपको ये पूछा जाएगा, in how many ways the letters of the word computer be arranged such that all vowels are together. Okay. Now for such questions, always remember, first of all, count the number of vowels. So you have the number of vowels as 3. Now the number of consonants is 5. Okay. Now what you have to do is assume the vowels as one group. जितने भी vowels होंगे उसको one group assume करो and then add जितना भी consonants है plus 1 करो. So you have now 6 entities. Okay. So the total arrangements possible now are 6 factorial. Why 6? Because you have 6 entities now, 5 consonant and plus 1. So 6 factorial. And the vowels amongst themselves can also be arranged in 3 factorial ways. So therefore, it has to be multiplied by 3 factorial. So 6 factorial into 3 factorial, you will get the answer as 4320. I guess you have understood it. Let's see. What would be the answer for this one? Keyboard. Six factorial into 3 factorial. Okay. Now actually this question is exactly similar to the previous question. So you can, Akanksha, you can just see this slide itself again. Okay, now why is it similar? Because the number of vowels are 3 and number of consonants are 5. Okay, so जो जितने भी vowels है, assume them as one group. Okay, and number of consonants जितने भी होंगे उसमें plus 1 करना पड़ेगा हमेशा आपको. So therefore, in this case, it becomes 5 plus 1, that is 6. So now total arrangements are 6 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay, so therefore it becomes 4320. Okay, now let's take a different word. Okay, so let's take my name now. Now tell me how many arrangements are possible where all three vowels are together. What would be the answer? How many arrangements are possible where all the vowels are together? 36. Okay, let's see. 144. Okay, let's see. Now your number of vowels, you have 3, and number of consonants you have again 3. Okay, so 3 plus 1 you will have it as 4 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay, but this is not your answer. Pay attention here. 4 factorial into 3 factorial, this will not give you the final answer here because हमारे पास e 2 बार है. So जो concept हमने पिछली बार देखी थी, whenever there is repetition of alphabets, you have to divide it by the factorial. Okay, so we have 2 e's, so therefore the vowels can be arranged amongst themselves in 3 factorial upon 2 factorial ways. Okay, so now you have 24 into 6 upon 2, so the answer is 72. I guess everyone has understood this question. This is a bit different again. Many of you have got 72 later on, लेकिन शुरुआत में I guess काफी लोगों का गलत आया था. So pay attention to these small things. Okay, let's see now. Now, right now we saw the questions based on alphabets, but the same questions can also be converted into humans questions. Okay, so for example, if I say that you have 3 men and 4 women. Okay, now can you tell me in how many ways can these people be arranged so that all the men are always together? In how many ways can these people be arranged so that all the men are always together? 5 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay, anyone else? Okay, so 720 is nothing but 5 factorial into 3 factorial. Perfect. Now always remember condition हमारी men पे है. Okay, all men together, so we assume this as one group. So 4 plus 1, we have 5 factorial and 3 men, so therefore it becomes into 3 factorial. Perfect. I guess everyone has understood. Okay, now there is another type of question over here, that there are, let's say, 3 men and 6 women. Okay, now if I tell you that the condition is that no two men, sorry, are together. In how many ways can you arrange these people such that no two men are together? How can you find this out? Anyone? I don't want the final answer. Can anyone tell me the approach? How will you solve this? Okay. Now let's see. Instead of three, if I say you have two men and six women, and the condition is that no two men are together, in this case, what Siddhant is saying is applicable. Total number minus two always together. This is applicable only when you have two men. ये नंबर अगर टू है तभी ये पॉसिबल है. ओके. नाउ टेल मी टोटल अरेंजमेंट्स कितने पॉसिबल है फॉर टू मेन एंड सिक्स वुमेन. आई एम श्योर यू कैन टेल इट ओरली. In how many ways can two men and six women be arranged without any condition? अगर कुछ भी कंडीशन नहीं है, 8 factorial. Okay. No, I am saying no condition. Now Isha, Rahul, pay attention. कोई भी कंडीशन नहीं है. So men, women कैसे भी they can be arranged. So therefore it will be 8 factorial. 8 factorial का आंसर I guess आपको पता है. 8 factorial is 40320. Now in this case, because there are only two men, you can do what I am teaching you right now. Okay, so what you can subtract it as Siddhant was saying. Now, how many arrangements are possible where both the men are together? I guess someone had written above. How many arrangements are possible where both the men are together? क्या आएगा आंसर? Seven factorial into 2 factorial. Perfect. I guess everyone has understood. Both men together, so दो men को एक यूनिट एज्यूम किया तो 6 plus 1 7 हो गया. So 7 factorial is 5040 into 2 you get the answer as 10080. Okay, now if you subtract this thing you will get your answer, that is 30,240. Okay, now ये 30,240 क्या है? Now that is the answer of no two men are together. Okay, so this is one way of doing it and this is applicable only when there are two men. Remember this part. अगर दो से ज्यादा लोग हैं तो आपको वही अप्रोच यूज करना पड़ेगा जो अब मैं बता रहा हूं. Pay attention. Now the condition is on men, so arrange the women first. Now 6 women can be arranged in how many different ways? Very simple. 6 factorial. Perfect. 6 women can be arranged in 6 factorial ways. Okay. Now because of the women, let's say the women are arranged like this. To satisfy the condition given to us, can I say that there are 7 vacant places? You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Everyone is clear? ये 7 places क्यों है? And why are they important? They are important because हमें क्या दिया है? No two men are together. इसका मतलब क्या है कि men के बीच में at least one woman होना चाहिए. Okay, so therefore men can sit anywhere in these 7 positions. Okay, so let's see for the first man how many positions are vacant. We have for the first man 7 positions. Let's say the first man sits over here. So for the next man you have only 6 positions available. Okay, So therefore, if you multiply this now, 6 factorial into 7 into 6, find out the answer. It is nothing but 6 factorial into 7 into 6. It is nothing but 30240. Perfect. Okay. So understand this concept. ये जो अभी मेथड मैंने सिखाई है, this is the general method. It can be applied for 2 men, 3 men, 4 men. कितने भी अगर यहाँ पे नंबर होगा उधर एप्लीकेबल होगी. ये वाली मेथड सब्ट्रैक्शन वाली, इट इज एप्लीकेबल ओनली व्हेन देयर आर 2 men. ओके. नाउ अगर ऑप्शन में आपको इस फॉर्मेट में नहीं है आंसर, there could be another different option which is 6 factorial into 7p2. Okay. Now 7p2 is nothing but 7 into 6. Okay. Understand this thing. ऐसे भी options आ सकते हैं आपको 6 factorial into 7p2. Okay. Now tell me orally, अगर you need to tell me in this format. Orally आपको बताना है, if there are let's say 4 men and 8 women, in how many ways will these people be arranged so that such that no 2 men are together? Can you observe and tell? Okay, Yash, uh, Yash, you are speaking of what? 6 factorial into 7c3 into 3 factorial for 3 men. ऊपर वाले क्वेश्चन for. Okay. Now, always remember this would be try and keep it in permutation. Combination में भी options आ सकता है. Perfect. You are not wrong. Perfect. Now many of you are telling the answer correctly. So first thing, 8 women arrange होंगे पहली बार. So वो होगा 8 factorial into 8 plus 1. That would be 9p4. Or some of you have written it down correctly as well. 9p4 is nothing but 9 into 8 into 7 into 6. Perfect. Very good. So I guess everyone has understood this part. Now let's see. So these are questions based on alphabets. Now moving on. Okay. Now moving on. There would be questions involving digits as well. Okay. So questions asked would be something like this. Can you tell me the answer? How many 2-digit numbers can be formed? The digits available are 5, 6, 7, 8. What will be the answer for this question? (24), 4 factorial. Okay. 4p2. Okay. Okay. Now understand there would be 2 scenarios over here. Okay. Now जैसे स्पेलिंग में आपको जो जो भी स्पेलिंग होगा उसी के अल्फाबेट्स आपको यूज करने थे. लेकिन जब भी आपको क्वेश्चन डिजिट्स के हिसाब से आएगा, देयर विल बी टू केसेस. द फर्स्ट केस वुड बी रिपीटेशन अलाउड. Okay, now try and solve these questions by using the dash technique and do not use the permutation formula. Okay, so dash technique मतलब क्या है? Very simple. आपको 2 digit पूछा है, इसकी वजह से you are writing down 2 dashes. Okay, very good. Sonal is getting the answer correct. I guess बाकी सारे लोगों का गलत था. Now Sonal and Yush. Okay, so now how to do it? Understand. Always try and fill up this this dash first. Okay, so हमारे पास अब कितने digits available है? We have 4 digits. Okay, now because repetition allowed है, हम वही चारों numbers 10th digit place पे भी use कर सकते हैं. Okay, so therefore it becomes 4 into 4 is equal to 16. Okay, now Veena has written down 4 factorial. Ameya has also written down 4 factorial. Others have also given me the answer as 24. Okay, understand, ऐसे questions में whenever digits are involved and especially when repetition allowed है, it will never be factorial वाला answer. Okay, it would be very rare. Conceptually factorial कभी नहीं आएगा. Luckily आपको question के हिसाब से factorial answer आ सकता है. Okay, remember, do not use the factorial concept over here. Okay, let's move on. Now repetition allowed है, इसका मतलब क्या है? I'll just write down कौन से numbers हम actually लिख सकते हैं. 55, 56, 57, 58. Okay, I guess everyone will agree. 4 numbers है 50s में. ऐसे ही 4 numbers 60s, 70s and 80s में भी होंगे. So therefore we are getting the answer as 16. ठीक है? I guess everyone agrees. Now यहाँ पे repetition allowed है. Whenever repetition is not allowed, you can see here 55. 5 is getting repeated. So therefore 5 repetition नहीं allowed. वैसे ही 6, 7, 8. That means 66, 77, 88 will also be not allowed. So therefore technically आप minus करके भी आंसर निकाल सकते हो. 16 minus 4, that is 12. But let's understand it by the dash method again. You have 2 dashes. Again, first fill up this dash. So you have 4 numbers for this thing and एक नंबर आपका यहाँ पे यूज हो चुका है. So therefore एक नंबर यहाँ पे कम अवेलेबल है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे अगर मैंने 5 यूज किया तो यहाँ पे 10th डिजिट प्लेस पे आप सिर्फ 6, 7 and 8 यूज कर सकते हैं. So therefore you have only 3 numbers valid over here. So therefore it becomes 3 into 4. You get the answer as 12. Okay, I guess this part is clear. Okay, now can you tell me the answer for this one? I am sure many of you will be able to get the answer. Okay, I hope you have read the question correctly. Read the question correctly and many of you will understand where you have gone wrong. Even number, correct, Adil. I have not asked how many numbers, 3-digit numbers are possible. I have asked how many 3-digit even numbers can be formed. Perfect. So now let's see how to solve this one. फर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो, रिपीटिशन अलाउड. नाउ 3 डिजिट नंबर पूछा है, इसकी वजह से यू हैव 3 dashes. As I said, fill up this position first. Now even number करना है हमें. So out of these things, you have only two even numbers which are 6 and 8. So therefore यहाँ पे आपको लिखना पड़ेगा 2. Now रिपीटिशन अलाउड है, इसकी वजह से आप लिख सकते हो दोनों बाकी जगहों पे 4. बट अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, ट्राई एंड फिल अप दिस पोजिशन एज द सेकेंड वन. ये फर्स्ट पोजिशन आप फिलअप करते हो, इसके बाद ये फिलअप मत करना, हमेशा ट्राई एंड फिल अप दिस पोजिशन फर्स्ट. दिस प्रैक्टिस विल गिव यू फुल प्रूफ रिजल्ट्स. ओके, अगर आप यहाँ पे पहले फिलअप करते हो, आपको आपकी गलती होने की चांसेस बहुत है. सो आफ्टर दिस पोजिशन फिल अप दिस पोजिशन. So now you have four positions, four numbers available on the tens and hundreds place, and now we can multiply them. The answer is 32. I guess everyone has understood what went wrong. 64 जितने लोगों ने लिखा था. Be careful. There are small things. Even number पूछा, इसकी वजह से ये हो गया 32. Okay. And what about repetition not allowed? Veena and Siddhant are correct, I guess. So repetition not allowed. Again, 3 digit number है तो 3 dashes. We fill up this position first. We have two even numbers, so 2 यहाँ पे आएगा. Now we fill up the second position, that is the hundreds place. Rather, it should always be the leftmost dash. Now 4 numbers थे available, उसमें से एक यहाँ पे use हो चुका है in this point. So therefore, we have only 3 digits available here and 2 digits available here. So now we multiply them, we get the answer as 12. Everyone has got it? Any doubts? Okay, very good. We will move on. Now, tell me how many 4 digit even numbers can be formed by using this thing. Repetition allowed. Okay. Ameya Rohan, it's a 4 digit number. 4 digit Ameya. Okay. So first of all, 4 digit number है, so you will have 4 dashes. Always fill this position first. Fill this position second. Okay. Now फर्स्ट पोजीशन जो मैं फिलअप करने वाला हूं, वहां पे कितने नंबर्स वैलिड है? कैन एनीवन टेल मी? 3. करेक्ट. आई गेस एवरीवन इज क्लियर विद दिस थिंग. यू हैव 3 इवन नंबर्स हियर, 0, 2 एंड 4. सो इसलिए यहाँ पे 3 हो गया. ओके. आफ्टर दैट यू हैव टू फिल अप दिस पॉइंट. ओके. नाउ यू हैव टोटल ऑफ 5 डिजिट्स अवेलेबल, लेकिन आप पांचों नंबर्स यहाँ पे यूज नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज उनमें से एक 0 है. इफ यू यूज 0 ओवर हियर, देन इट बिकम्स अ 3 digit नंबर. आपको पूछा है 4 digit नंबर, सो देयरफॉर यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 4, एंड यहाँ पे पांचों नंबर्स पॉसिबल है, सो देयरफॉर इट वुड बी लाइक दिस. ओके. So therefore, the correct answer is 300. I hope everyone has understood. some of you had made mistakes. 375 जिनका आया था. The most important mistake here many of you must have made is this. Okay, understand and remember this part. Now tell me, repetition not allowed का कितना आएगा आंसर? $72. Okay. Omkar, can you simplify it in terms of dashes? कैसे किया है? Many of you are getting 72. So someone please tell me how have you split it up? 4, 3, 2, 3. Okay. I'll just write it down. 4, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Many of you have got this answer. Yosh has got something different. Okay. Shreya is getting 3, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Now, first of all, I'll tell you why 4, 3, 2, 3 is wrong. So everyone जिनका 72 या फिर 4323 आया था, pay attention. Okay. Now when you are saying this part, हमने देखा था ये फर्स्ट पोजीशन फिलअप करनी है, उसके बाद ये पोजीशन फिलअप करनी है. Okay. This part perfectly correct. You have three even numbers 0, 2 and 4. Now ये भी आपने सही किया है कि जो आप वन नंबर आपने कम रिड्यूस किया बिकॉज जीरो इज नॉट पॉसिबल. ओके, बट दिस इज वेर यू मेड अ मिस्टेक. यहाँ पे तीन नंबर्स पॉसिबल है. ओके, लेट्स एज्यूम 4 यहाँ पे यूज हो गया. ओके, 4 यहाँ पे अगर यूज हो गया, बचे चार नंबर्स 0, 1, 2, 3. आउट ऑफ दैट वी कैनॉट यूज 0 in the thousands place, because again that will make the number as 3-digit number. So therefore 0 भी यहाँ पे यूज नहीं हो सकता. You will get 3 over here. I guess वैसा आंसर 3323 कुछ लोगों का आया है. Okay, unfortunately they are also wrong. Okay, 4323 is also wrong and 3323 is also wrong. So 54 भी गलत है and 72 भी गलत है. 54 जिनका आया है ये 3323. अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग. अगर यहां पे इन दिस पोजिशन आई यूज 0, ये 0 अगर यहां पे यूज हो गया, देन दिस इज वैलिड 432. राइट? सो देयरफॉर दोनों गलत है. 4323 मल्टीप्लीकेशन एंड 3323 मल्टीप्लीकेशन इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग. whenever you have even number या फिर divisible by 5 and repetition is not allowed and you have 0 in the available numbers, you will have to use a two-step approach. Okay, two-step approach का मतलब क्या है? You will have to find numbers ending with 0 and also ending with non-zero. तभी आप ये ऐड कर सकते हो and you will get the final answer. Perfect. So some of you had got 60, I guess, Yash and Bhujang. Okay. So now how do we solve this thing? Ending with 0. Okay. 4-digit number चाहिए. So what you can do is ending with 0. So यहाँ पे सिर्फ 0 चल सकता है. इसका मतलब एक ही नंबर आ सकता है. यहाँ पे बाकी चारों नंबर्स आ सकते हैं. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Multiply them. So this is ending with 0. इसका आंसर आ गया आपका 24 प्लस. अब एंडिंग विथ नॉन जीरो. अब नॉन जीरो नंबर्स इवन नंबर्स कितने हैं? 2 and 4. So you will have 2 over here. And now यहाँ पे आपका क्या होगा? Let's assume 4 यूज हो गया. So therefore 0 cannot be used over here. 1 to 3 में से कोई नंबर एक यूज होगा. So therefore this becomes 3. Now टोटल 5 नंबर्स अवेलेबल है आपके पास, उसमें से एक यहाँ पे यूज हो गया, एक यहाँ पे यूज हो गया. सो बचे नंबर्स 3 एंड देन 2. So multiply this thing, you get the answer as 36. Add this up, you will get the answer as 60. Okay, understand here we are again using the concept of जो हमने शुरुआत में दो प्रिंसिपल्स देखे थे, मल्टीप्लिकेशन प्रिंसिपल एंड एडिशन प्रिंसिपल. ओके, नाउ इवन नंबर्स कितने प्रकार के हो सकते हैं? ईदर दे कैन एंड विद 0 और they will be non-zero, ending with non-zero. So because this is OR, we are adding this up. 24 plus 36, we get the answer as 60. Okay, I guess this part is clear. Okay, this is the most difficult type of question in permutations. So remember this thing. Now, moving on. Okay, now, sorry, yeah. Now, अभी तक हमने परम्यूटेशंस का फॉर्मूला यूज नहीं किया, लेकिन कॉम्बिनेशंस के हमें फॉर्मूले यूज करने पड़ेंगे. सो देयरफॉर जस्ट राइट दीज डाउन. नाउ कॉम्बिनेशंस का मतलब क्या है? बेसिकली out of n distinct things, the number of combinations of taking are at a time. Okay, so write the formula down. NCR is nothing but n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. Now you can see on the right hand side there is the main difference is denominator में r factorial है. Okay, बाकी it's the same thing, n factorial upon n minus r factorial, which is the same thing as npr. Therefore the second formula which I have written down is ncr is nothing but npr upon r factorial. Okay, now the next is one of the most important thing. nc0 is equal to ncn. That means the number of ways of selecting 0 people is the same as number of ways of selecting everyone, and that is 1. There is only one way of doing this thing. Next principle is very important again. ncr is equal to ncn minus r. Okay, so what is the meaning of ncr equal to ncn minus r? It's very simple, I'll just show you. So अगर आपको किसी ने बताया 10c2, 10c2 is nothing but 10c 10 minus 2, that is 10c8. This is one of the most commonly used formula, so remember this thing. Okay, now can you tell me nc 24 is equal to nc 36? अगर ये आपको दिया है, what is the value of n? Okay, Shreyas, Suyog, Shreyas, 60, Manish. Perfect. Now for others, pay attention. Whenever you get such a question, the value of n is nothing but the addition of these two numbers. 24 plus 36, that is nothing but 60. You can check here 60C24. If you use this principle, this property, you get it as 60C36. So always remember, whenever you get such kind of a question, it is nothing but addition of the two values in the bottom. Okay. Now, basically, combinations ke questions would be to form committees, form groups out of the available people. Okay. Now, many of you know the concept. So let's dive into the questions immediately. Let's see what would be the answer for this question. Anyone with the answer? How many different committees of 5 members may be formed from 6 gentlemen and 2 ladies? Perfect, Veena. The answer will be 10C5. Correct. Now, why is it 10? For those who have not solved these kind of questions and don't remember, pay attention. There are 6 gentlemen and you have 4 ladies. So total 10 members hai. So out of 10 members, you have to select only 5. Okay. So now how to solve this thing? Pay attention. Always remember, this is the trick. जो भी यहाँ पे नंबर होगा उतने फैक्टोरियल आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो इन द डिनोमिनेटर. सो यहाँ पे 5 है, आई एम राइटिंग डाउन 5 फैक्टोरियल ओवर हियर. 5 फैक्टोरियल इज 120. एंड इन द न्यूमरेटर जितना नंबर यहाँ पे है इन प्लेस ऑफ आर, उतने नंबर्स हम पीछे जाएंगे स्टार्टिंग विथ द वैल्यू ऑफ एन. सो 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6. So we have 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now अगर ये 10C4 हमारा आंसर आता, 4 मेंबर्स का अगर कमिटी होता, तो 10C4 क्या आता? 4 फैक्टोरियल इज 24 एंड ऊपर क्या आता? 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. 4 ही नंबर्स आते. Okay, I guess I have made my point clear. Everyone? Okay. Now, how to solve it a bit faster? You can see here 0 cancel out होगा यहाँ पे. 6 2s are 12, 2 4s are 8. Okay. So now you have 28 9s are. Now tables जितने आपको याद रहेंगे, that is better. So 28 9s are. Some of you have got the answer. The answer is 252. Okay. So that would be your answer. Okay. Now tell me the answer for this question. C6. Perfect. Now, for calculation, you can use the property of NCR is equal to NC n minus R. कैसे use करना है? 10C6. Now 6 बड़ा number है. You can also write 10c6 as 10c4 by using the property NCR is equal to NC n minus r. Okay. So 10c4 अभी हमने पीछे भी लिखा था. This becomes 24 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. Okay. Now solving this thing, 8 threes are 3 threes are, so 3 7s are 21 into 10. You get the answer as 210. Perfect. So I guess everyone is clear. Let's try the next one. Now try to solve the next question. Okay. 7c4 into 7c2. Okay. Now this is where we again use the concept of our first two counting principles. Here it would be multiplication. Why? Because it is and. Okay. Now out of 7 men, I have to select 4. So that becomes 7c4 and है. And का मतलब है multiplication. So 7c4 multiplied by 6c2. Okay. I guess everyone is clear with this thing. Now 7c4 is nothing but 7c3. So you can see 7 into 6 into 5 upon 3 factorial, that is 6. So 6 will get cancelled out into 6c2. 6c2 is what? 6 into 5 upon 2. So 2 3s are 6. So now multiplying all these things, 7 into 5 into 3 into 5. Okay. So the answer will be 525. Okay. Is it clear? Shreyas, you had got 50. Okay. Shreyas, Akanksha, I guess you have understood. Because this is and, it has to be multiplied. It cannot be added. Okay. Very good. Let's see the next one. Try to solve this one. Anyone with the answer for this one? Okay, 1008, 840. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see how to solve this question. Now, the committee needs to be having at least one lady. That means कितने cases possible है? We can have one lady, four gentlemen, plus one, two ladies, sorry, three gentlemen, plus three ladies, two gentlemen, plus four ladies, one gentleman. We cannot have another case because there are only four ladies. Okay, I guess you have understood this part. Is there any other possibility? Okay. Now here I have written down addition in between. Now why have I written down addition is because either this is possible or this is possible or this or this. Okay. We had seen the second principle. Whenever it is or, it has to be added. Okay. So now we'll just write it down. One lady. So out of four ladies, I have to select one lady. So that means 4C1 into out of six gentlemen, I have to select four. So that means 6C4 plus out of four, I have to select two. Out of six, I have to select three. Out of four, I have to select three. And out of six, I have to. Okay, now how to solve this? 4C1 is nothing but 4 into 6C2. 6C2 is nothing but 15. So 4 into 15 plus 4C2 is nothing but 6, I guess. And 6C3 is nothing but 6 into 5 into 4 upon 6, 3 factorial. So this gets cancelled out. 6 into 5 into 4. So 4 into 15 is 60. 6 into 5 into 4 is 120. 4C3 again it is 4 into 6C2 is nothing but again 15. So plus again 60. And this part 4C4 is 1 into 6. So 6. So you have 246. Okay. Veena, is it 248 or 246? I guess some of you have got the answer as 246. And those who hadn't got 246, I guess you have understood how we got this. Okay. Now, this is the same question. I will try and see can we use the complement method over here. Okay. Now, complement method क्या होता है? जो आपको दिया है उसका perfectly opposite हमें करना है. Okay. Now, can you tell me what is the perfectly opposite thing of at least one lady? All men. Perfect. No lady. Correct. Correct. Now, can you tell me the answer for that one? 6C5. Okay. Okay. Correct. Now, tell me what are the total arrangements possible if there is no condition? I guess it would be 10C5. Total 10 लोग हैं, 6 gentlemen and 4 ladies. Okay, so we have 10 people. Out of that, we have to select 5. So 10C5, 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 upon 120. 0 gets cancelled. 6, 2 are 2, 4 are. I guess we had solved this one at first. Answer comes as 252. Okay, so these are the total arrangements. Now we have the complement. कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या किया हमने, नो वुमन, दैट मीन्स ऑल आर मेन. सो 6 मेन में से ही हम 5 लोग सिलेक्ट कर रहे हैं. दिस आंसर कम्स इज 6. सो यू कैन गेट द आंसर a bit faster in this method. This concept is known as complement method. Perfect. 10C5 minus 6C5. Answer remains the same thing. Now complement method, it will, not every question can be solved by the complement method, so you have to be vigilant, and जितना आप ज्यादा सॉल्व करोगे आपको समझ में आएगा कि कौन सा क्वेश्चन कॉम्प्लीमेंट से सॉल्व कर सकते हो एंड कौन सा नहीं. ओके, सो दिस क्वेश्चन was possible. Okay, let's see the next question. Can you solve this question now? Okay, Shardul got the answer as 64. Okay, let's see. Okay, now the committee is of 7 people. So the majority mark is 4. Okay, so therefore now there will be 4 scenarios, I guess, where you have 4 Indians, 5 Indians, 6 Indians, and 7 Indians. Okay, now you just have to fill up the remaining positions by Americans. Total 7 लोगों की है. Now why have I taken 4, 5, 6, 7? Because majority Indians की चाहिए. If there is only 1, 2 or 3 Indians, that means they are in minority. Count कम है. Okay, so therefore now 4 Indians and you will have 3 Americans, 5 Indians, 2 Americans, 6 Indians, 1 American, and this would be 0. Okay, so now how to write this down? This becomes 7C4 into 6c3 plus 7c5 into 6c2, 7c6 into 6c1 plus 7c7. Okay. Now 7c4 is nothing but 7c3. वो हमने देखा था 7c3 is nothing but 35. 6c3 is nothing but I guess 20. 7c5 is nothing but 7c2. So 7c2 is nothing but 21 and 6c2 is 15. 7c6 is 7c1, that is 7 into 6, and this is 1. So 35 into 20, we have 700, plus 21 into 15, we have something 15, 315 plus 42 plus 1. Okay, so add this up, 1250, that is 8, 4 plus 1, 5, and I guess you have correct. So the final answer is 1058. Okay. Understand the wording. These are all common types of questions. Is it clear, everyone? ये 1058 कैसे आया? Okay, very good. ठीक है. So understand your own mistakes. Try and remember where you have gone wrong, so that you don't repeat the mistakes again. Okay. Okay. Now, how will you solve this question? Can anyone tell the answer for this question? Eight C5. Okay. Rohan, you are very close. Amey, you are also very close. You are trying it correct. Your approach is you are on the right track, but it's not exactly correct. Now understand the question first. Okay. आपको 7 members select करने हैं from the total available 11. Okay. लेकिन उसमें से 3 लोग already pre-decided है. Okay. So basically you can assume that this is, let's say, the Congress committee. Okay. 11 लोग अवेलेबल है, उसमें से आपको 7 लोग की कमिटी बनानी है, लेकिन 3 लोग ऑलरेडी सिलेक्टेड है. दैट इज सोनिया गांधी, राहुल गांधी एंड प्रियंका गांधी. दे आर ऑलरेडी सिलेक्टेड. मतलब बचे कितने लोग? 11 में से 3 लोग तो ये गांधी है, इसका मतलब बचे 8 लोग. और नाउ सी योर 7 मेंबर की कमिटी है, 7 में से 3 लोग, 3 पोजीशंस आर ऑलरेडी फिल्ड अप. So therefore 7 minus 3 you have 4. So therefore the final answer will be 8C4. Okay. Now 8C4 कैसे निकालना है? I'll just revise it once again. 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. You can see here 4 numbers हमने लिए starting with this number 8. पीछे जाना है हमें 4 नंबर्स। 4 नंबर्स क्यों जाना है? क्योंकि यहाँ पे 4 है। ओके, नाउ द डिनोमिनेटर बिकम्स 4 फैक्टोरियल। 4 फैक्टोरियल इज 24. So now 6 fours are 4 twos are. So now 2 into 7 into 5, we get the answer as 70. Perfect, 70. Okay, so 70 would be the answer. I guess everyone is clear. Now Apurva is saying 11C7 minus 11C3. Okay, now 11C7 minus 11C3. This will not give us the required answer because when you are saying 11C3, basically you are forming again groups involving those 3 people. यहाँ पे भी वो 3 लोगों included है, यहाँ पे भी included है. We are not excluding those people. To exclude those people, you need to subtract it from the total members. ठीक है? I guess everyone has understood. Now moving on, try and solve this question. पिछली वाला ही कंसेप्ट है. दैट मीन्स 11 में से 11 लोग अवेलेबल है, 7 लोगों की कमिटी बनानी है. व्हाट विल बी द आंसर फॉर दिस वन? Okay, Yash is saying 8. Okay, any other answers? Bhujang 8. Anyone else? Siddhant 8. Okay, all 3 of them are correct. Understand the question. यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? आपको क्या दिया है? The 3 particular members must not be included. Okay, so let's say पूरे इंडिया में सारे इलेक्शंस हारने के बाद कांग्रेस कमिटी ने डिसाइड किया कि वी डोंट वांट एनी गांधीज इन द मेन कमिटी. So therefore, out of 11, those 3 are subtracted. So therefore, you have now 8. Now, सिर्फ वो 3 हमने एलिमिनेट किए. कमिटीज हमने कमिटी में कोई इनपुट नहीं हुआ है. No one is selected. So all 7 positions in the committee are to be filled up. So therefore, out of 8, we have to select 8. 7, sorry. So therefore, 8C7, it's nothing but 8C1. So answer is 8. I guess the answer is clear to everyone. Any doubts? Okay, very good. Now, okay. Now let's go back to a few permutations questions. Can you solve this question? Try and solve this question. 120. Okay. Now, for those who haven't got the answer, let's see. First of all, three digit number है, इसकी वजह से 1, 2, 3. Now, none of the digits are being repeated, so therefore we don't want repetition. Okay. Let's fill up this position first. Next, this one. Now, here, how many digits are available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, all six digits can be possible here. रिपीटेशन अलाउ नहीं है, इसकी वजह से यहाँ आएंगे 5, यहाँ पे आएंगे 4. मल्टीप्लाइंग वी गेट द आंसर एज 120. Okay, very good. Try to solve this question. Okay. Anyone with the answer for this question? Okay. 24. Let's see. Now, many of you are getting the answer as 24, but everyone is wrong. Okay. Pay attention where you went wrong. Now, यहाँ पे आपको क्या दिया है? How many even numbers less than 10,000? Now, what do you understand by less than 10,000? Correct. Even numbers है and less than 10,000. What is the, what do you understand? It's a 4-digit number, Apurva. Is 4-digit even number. Okay, perfect. Now 4-digit even number, that is wrong. That is wrong. What Prasanna Raj is saying, that is correct. Now, do you find anywhere that it is mentioned 4-digit number? No. It can be a single digit number, 2-digit number, 3-digit number, or a 4-digit number. You have to find out all these things and then add them up. Why add them up again? Because it is or. Single digit or 2-digit or 3-digit or 4-digit. Okay. I guess 4-digit number, everyone has got it. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 8 आ सकता है, therefore 1. Repetition allowed नहीं है, इसकी वजह से it becomes 4, 3, 2, 1. So 4 digits 24 है. 3 digits यहाँ पे 1 आएगा. यहाँ पे it becomes 4 into 3, that is 12. Okay. Is it correct? 2 digits would be, यहाँ पे फिर से 1, यहाँ पे 4, and single digit would be just 1. So now add it up, your answer comes as 41. Okay, I hope everyone has understood where you went wrong. So again, pay attention to the wording. Wording is very important. अगर आपको पूछा होता how many 4-digit numbers are possible, your answer 24 was correct. लेकिन आपको पूछा था less than 10,000, therefore this is how it changed. Let's see. Now try to solve this question. Okay, Omkar, please read the question again. Ajay, please read the question again. I guess Prasan Raj's answer is correct. Others, try to read the question again. Okay, so Prasan Raj and Sonal have got the answer correct. Okay, now let's see how we get the answer. यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? It should be greater than 4,000. Okay, that means it needs to be a 4-digit number, right? Now total available digits है हमारे पास 5 digits. Now any 5-digit number will also be greater than 4,000. This is where many of you might have made a mistake. Omkar, I guess you forgot this thing, 5-digit ka concept. Try to solve it now. Now in this particular case, because even number, odd number वैसा कुछ दिया नहीं है, you can fill up this position first. Now over here, if you see 4,000 से बड़ा नंबर चाहिए, इसका मतलब यहाँ पे 2 नहीं चल सकता. यहाँ पे 2 आ गया तो वो 2,000 हो जाएगा, 4,000 से कम. इसका मतलब यहाँ पे सिर्फ 5, 7 और 8 तीन नंबर से चल सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे 3 आएगा, उसके बाद कुछ भी चल सकता है. So therefore it becomes 432. I guess everyone has understood how it is 432. 5 नंबर्स में से एक नंबर यहाँ पे यूज किया है तो बचे 4, एक यहाँ पे यूज होगा तो बचे 3, एक यहाँ पे यूज हुआ तो बचे 2. Multiplying this thing, you get the answer as 72. Now for the next one. Now because it's a 5-digit number, यहाँ पे 2 भी लिखा तो वो हो जाएगा 20,000. 20,000 4,000 से बड़ा है, इसका मतलब यहाँ पे 2, 5, 7, 8 ये चारों नंबर्स चल सकते हैं. therefore 4 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा एंड उसके बाद में हो जाएगा 4, 3, 2, 1 which is nothing but 96. So adding this thing we get the answer as 168. Okay, I guess everyone understood this question as well. Okay. Moving on. Okay, now this would be simple. Try to solve this. Okay, Yogesh, can you explain with the normal method? Okay. Normal method मतलब कौन सी method? Yogesh?
सर नॉर्मल मीन्स आपण जे युनिट प्लेस वरनं स्टार्ट करतो ते.
Yogesh, I can't hear you. Okay. 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 Units place. Okay. Now यहाँ पे units place. So generally बहुत सारे questions में the question is based on units place, that is even number, odd number. वैसे पूछा जाता है, इसकी वजह से मैं बोलता हूँ कि इधर से शुरू करो. बट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन द क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे आपको ये नहीं पूछा है कि इवन नंबर चाहिए या ऑड नंबर चाहिए, डिविजिबल बाय 2 या डिविजिबल बाय 5, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं दिया है. सो देयरफॉर वी विल हैव टू स्टार्ट विथ जिस पे कंडीशन है उसी से हमें स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. सो देयरफॉर this would be the most accurate answer.
Hello.
Hello? Now it's audible.
Sir, repetition is allowed now, but over here.
नहीं, different digits मतलब repetition is not allowed.
Okay.
ठीक है. Okay. This 216 किसका बता रहे हो आप? Are you doing it by starting at units place? उससे 216 आ रहा है क्या? Next answer. Okay. Very good. ठीक है. Others now जिनका नहीं सॉल्व हुआ है वो देखो. So greater than 5,000 मतलब okay. So greater than 5,000 you will have a 4-digit possibility and a 5-digit possibility. Try to solve it. So now total 5 numbers है, digits available है 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. 5000 से बड़ा नंबर चाहिए। इसका मतलब यहाँ पे भी आप अगर आपने 5 लिखा तो भी वो 5000 से बड़ा ही होगा। सो देयरफॉर सिर्फ 3 पॉसिबल नहीं है, देयरफॉर यहाँ पे 4 आएगा। अगेन आगे रिपीटेशन अलाउड नहीं है, नो डिजिट बीइंग रिपीटेड दिया है, इसकी वजह से आएगा 432। So therefore this comes as 96. Now because this becomes a 5-digit number, यहाँ पे पांचों numbers possible है. Okay, so therefore this becomes basically 54321, which is 120. So adding this, we get the answer as 216. Very good. Okay, now try to solve this one. Shardul, 28 is wrong. 1680 is the correct answer. Okay. Now see here, number 35 से 35 से शुरू होना चाहिए. It is a 6-digit telephone number. इसका मतलब और 4 positions हमें fill up करने हैं and no digit appears more than once. टोटल हमारे पास 0 to 9 टोटल 10 डिजिट्स अवेलेबल है, उसमें से 3 and 5 कैंसिल आउट हो गए. ओके, सो इसका मतलब बचे हैं हमारे पास सिर्फ 8 डिजिट्स. सो देयरफॉर दिस बिकम्स 8 7 6 5 because it is no repetition. So 8 into 7 into 6 into 5, your answer will be 1680. I guess you clear 1680. Okay. Now the last question for today. Try to solve this. $120. Okay, let's see. How many 6-digit numbers can be formed from the digits 1 2 4 5 6 7? Okay, so 1 2 4 5 6 7, that means we have total digits available are 6. Now 6 digit है, इसका मतलब 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, now divisible by 5 है, इसका मतलब therefore now see here, divisible by 5, again it is dependent on units place. So therefore ये पोजीशन हमने पहले फिलअप की है. यहाँ पे फ्रॉम द अवेलेबल डिजिट्स सिर्फ 5 यूज हो सकता है. सो देयरफॉर आई एम राइटिंग डाउन 1. नेक्स्ट बाकी बचते हैं 5 नंबर्स, सो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 5 4 3 2 1. So multiplying this thing, you get the answer as 120. Okay. So perfect. So in this way, we can solve most of the questions in permutations and combinations. Now, permutations and combinations, basically, it's all a word play. If you pay attention to the wording, it becomes very simple. So always pay attention to the wording and remember those two principles. If you have and, it is multiplication. If you have or, it is addition. Now, these things are also applicable in probability, which we will be doing tomorrow. Probability is mostly based on the concepts of permutations and combinations. Okay, so tomorrow we will be solving the topic of probability. Those who have not solved the test yet, please do solve it. The test is available. Link I have already given it in the WhatsApp group. So we'll stop here for today. Any doubts in today's lecture?
Use the dash dash skip scroll first. So
पर क्या हुआ प्रसन्न राज?
so right.
मतलब गलत लग रहा था.
Close this.
प्रसन्न राज क्या गलत लग रहा था? सुनाई नहीं दिया.
टेस्ट में एक क्वेश्चन.
ओके, टेस्ट में एक क्वेश्चन देयर इज अ प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक. ऑप्शंस गलत है या?
हाँ, शायद ऑप्शंस गलत है क्योंकि क्वेश्चन ये था कि टोटल इनकम का 40% वो रेंट पे यूज करता है, बाकी बचा हुए में से 30% किसमें हेल्थ पे, और बाकी बचे हुए में से 20% एजुकेशन. और इसके बाद
ओके, आई विल जस्ट चेक दैट.
सेविंग 7000 होता है कुछ तो, पर ऑप्शंस 3000 से कम थे सब टोटल सैलरी.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll check that option. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Okay. Any other doubt? Okay. So we'll stop here for today. We'll meet tomorrow at 4. So see you tomorrow. Bye.